सदैव खुश रहो। आई जेबीएन डॉक्टर ब्रजराज सिंह चौहान, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर, ज्योति विद्यापीठ वुमेन्स यूनिवर्सिटी जयपुर, प्रोग्राम बीएससी बीएड पीसीएम फिफ्थ सेम, and course is Pedagogy of Mathematics, and session of today is Bloom's taxonomy. So Benjamin Bloom, who chaired the committee of educators that devised the taxonomy, he also edited the first volume of the standard taxonomy of educational objectives. Is there is three domains, so we classify in three domains. First is the cognitive domain, or it is on knowledge based. The original version of the taxonomy, the cognitive domain, is broken into the following 6 levels. So first level is the knowledge. Knowledge involved recognizing or remembering facts, term, basic concept, answer without necessary understanding that they mean it is characterized, may include knowledge of specific terminology, specific fact, knowledge of the universal and abstraction of the field, name three common varieties of the apple, etc. So knowledge is the some information regarding the matter. Then comprehension. Comprehension involved demonstrating and understanding or fact and idea by organizing, comparing, translating, interpreting, giving description, and stating the main idea. After comprehension, application. Application involves using acquired knowledge. Application is nothing but it is the using of the previous things. So, example, would apple prevent scurvy, a disease caused by the deficiency in vitamin C? This is the application. So, next, fourth part is analysis. Analysis involves examining and breaking information into components. Parts determine how the parts relate to one another, identifying motives or causes, making inferences, and finding evidence to support generalization. Its characteristics include analysis of element, analysis of relationship, analysis of organization. So this is the analysis. After analysis, fifth component is the synthesis. Synthesis involves building a structure or pattern from diverse elements. It also refers to the act of putting parts together to form a whole. Its characteristics include production of unique communication, production of plan or proposed set of operation, derivation of the set of abstract relation. Next, sixth component is evaluation, or evaluation is nothing but it is the judgment in terms of the internal evidence, judgment in terms of the external criteria. So, evaluation involves presenting and defending opinion in making judgment about information. So, evaluation is the judgment. Next domain is the affective domain. It is based on emotion. First domain is based on knowledge, and second affective domain is based on the emotion. It is emotion based. So, skill in the affective domain describe the way people react emotionally and their ability to feel other living things. Pain or joy. Affective objectives typically target the awareness and growth in attitude, emotion, and feeling. Receiving, number one. First component is receiving. The lowest level, the student passively pay attention. Without this level, no learning can occur. Receiving is about the students memory and recognition as well. Responding, the student actively participate in the learning process, not only attend to a stimulus, the student also reacts in some way. Valuing, the student attaches a value to an object, phenomena, or piece of information. The student associate a value or some values to the knowledge they acquire. Organizing, the student can put together different values, information, and ideas and can accommodate them within his or her own schema. Characterizing, the student at this level tries to build abstract knowledge, that is characterizing. Next is uh, psychomotor domain or action based. First is knowledge based, second is emotion based, third psychomotor domain, that is action based. So skill in the psychomotor domain describe the ability to physically manipulate a tool or instrument like a hand or a hammer. Psychomotor objective usually focus on change and development in the behavior and skill. So Bloom and his colleague never created subcategory for skill in the psychomotor domain, but since then other educators have created their own psychomotor taxonomies. Propose the following level. First of all, perception, the ability to the sensory cues to guide motor activity. This range from sensory stimulus through the section of the translation. Then set readiness to act. It include mental, physical, and emotional set. These three sets are disposition that predetermine a person's response to different situations. And guided response, the early stage of learning a complex skill that include imitation and trial and error, that is imitation. After then mechanism, the intermediate stage of learning a complex skill, learned response have become habitual and then movement can be performed with some confidence and proficiency. Uh, that is assemble, calibrates, construct, dismantle, displays, fastens, etc. Complex over response, the skillful performance of motor act that involve complex movement pattern. Proficiency is indicated by quick, accurate, and highly coordinated performance. Next, adaptation. Skills are well developed and individual can modify movement pattern to fit special requirement. Origination, creating new movement pattern to fit a particular situation or a specific problem. Learn outcomes emphasize creativity based on the highly developed skill. So I hope you all are satisfied with the session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it very soon. Thank you very much.